Welcome back, you guys. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can go from 0 to 1,000,000 coins so you can dump them on a super team like this or consistently waste them all on SBCs like this. Now, first of all, I do want to say we're doing a giveaway at the end of the month for £220 worth of FIFA points. There'll be 3 winners and that's how it'll be divided up. If we get a usable player in this pick, I'm going to add an extra 20 quid. So we're going to go and open it. I'll see if it's opened. Right, I'm going to go in. I hope that's gone in. Right, Rebic, unusable. Fekir, unusable. Ah, is Fekir even? Fekir is obviously the best one, but... So if you guys are sick of losing at FIFA because your team isn't good enough or you're not good enough at the game, then right now you need to head over to skycoach.gg. Not only can they coach you in your weekend league or play your games for you, you can buy any amount of coins you want, and all of the services get 10% off right now with the code PRORECALL. Go check them out below. Make sure to click the link in the description and let's get into it. So before we do the first filter, I do want to say if you've got less than 30k, don't worry, you're not on the wrong channel, you're just on the wrong video. Go check out yesterday's video where I show you comprehensively how to go from 0 to 100k. Ton of really good filters. It was received really well and it'll help you out really quickly. Now once you've done that, or if you had the coins already, come back here to join the fun. So first of all, we are going to start with the absolute ridiculously cheap cards that have been released at the minute, which is the UEFA Europa League to the final. So first of all, you can see you've got Lamela, you've got Miranda, you've got Volland. We do have the Ferran Torreses of the world, who are obviously way more expensive. Then you've got the Martinellis as well and the Martials as well. So there's 3 cards which are kind of ridiculously above the curve in these ones, but the majority of them are a lot further under. Now what I do want to say as well is that I am very, very ill. So if you hear me coughing mid-video, it is just because I'm feeling absolutely dirt. Now we're going to work out the minimum for these guys because the first filter is simply looking at the road to the final UEL card. So we've got Volland, and we've got, I think, Lamela and Miranda as the bottom 3 here. But you can see there's quite a lot at 30k. So that's obviously a little bit more than what we want to go for. What we got at 29, we've got nothing at 30k or below. Or sorry, we've got nothing below 30k. Now looking at his price on Footbin, he does go to 10.8. So that's just that no one is listing him for under. Now EA Tax is going to put us there. We're going to probably want to make a K per card on this one because obviously you don't really want to be making less when you are going above 20k. Now, if you think a K is not enough for me and you want to make more, that would have been a beautiful snipe. You can lower this down to 26,500 and that's 2k per snipe. 25,500 is 3k per snipe. Now, I wouldn't advise going to 25 because at that point you are just going to miss a lot of the cards that are coming up and it's not going to be very frequent snipes. But as you saw there, when you are doing 27.5, you've got the best of both worlds. You've got all of the lowest value profits that you're going to want, but then you've also got the opportunity to get your 23s in there. If someone mid-lists, it's still going to come up. You've just got that extra little bit of possibility there for extra profit on the lower end. Oh, we've almost got a 26,750. You can see right now, they're not going anywhere near the 27,500. People are seemingly undercutting way more than I would usually expect. Oh my God, and we say that, and the next one is a Lamela at 20k. This filter is absolutely cracked. If we'd have got the 3 that have just gone and missed, I think you're looking at 20k profit. Off the top of my head, I think it's about 20k. I feel like that's probably right. It is an old but gold, but it's working really well at the minute. So you want to go minimum of 10, 20, 50. You've got Cruz and Modric on this one, and you can change this from centre mid to midfielder. So that adds in your Vinicius Jr., who is also really cheap at the minute, especially for the card itself. Now, obviously, you've got to get rid of Camavinga. So you want to go, I think, to 13,500, and that gets rid of him as well there. And I've always found that I have a lot of luck with this filter specifically. Now, if you're thinking, oh, well, you've done this filter before, why are you doing it? The answer is because I'm extremely ill. And I want to get you some good content, but I don't really have the ability to research or do any more because I'm absolutely knackered. And even while I'm saying this, my nose is absolutely running. I've got tissue on deck, and that is not because we are in my bedroom. It is simply because I'm ill as hell. But for this one here, as you can see, you've got Vinny on the lower end, coming in at about, I'd say sell on is 19k, but you want to be picking them up at 17, obviously, to get at least a K profit out of that. So you could do a little bit of compare price over here, or you can go and bang yourself on the standard sniping over here. So you've got a couple options there. Now, obviously, with the other players in the filter, if you're picking them up on this, you are absolutely laughing. 17,500 there isn't bad. We've missed that, unfortunately. But let's go down and see if we can get ourselves, let's have a look on here, nothing there. 17,750 isn't quite good enough. I'd say 500. We can argue and just sell at 19,500, but you definitely don't want to be picking up at any more than that because you won't be able to get him sold other than lazy buys, and you might have to wait a while. First one in the bag. Oh, we've missed our 16k. but I'll take it, I'll accept it. Now, if you're thinking, well, we haven't seen Cruz much on this filter, don't worry, we got a filter for that. So we're going to take off midfielder, just go for Liga Santander, minimum of, I don't even know if we need a minimum for this one. Is there any other German players? No, it's just these two. So you've got Rudiger and you've got Cruz. Now, Rudiger holds value because he's one of the best centre backs in the game. I stand by that and I will not be hinged on that. He's absolutely incredible and he is sat very, very close to the value of Cruz right now. There's about 10k between them, and at this kind of rate, 10k is fine because you will see people min listing Cruz. Oh, I think we've messed that one up. Oh, we have. There was a 20k. He goes for about 23, so 20 would have been lovely. Actually, from the looks of things, 24. So 20 would have been very lovely. So 24 is the sell-on point for this guy. We could argue 25, but maybe 24,500. 24,500. I'm not going to keep going up because eventually we'll just get caught by the market being AIDS. So EA tax on this is about 1.2. If you lower it by 2k, you're in a... Oh, that was lovely. Oh, we've messed up. I was going to say 22,500 is a bit much, but we'll do 22,250. We're going to sell on at 24,500. You're looking at about a K profit for this, so should be a really easy one for you guys to lap up some profit, and hopefully you can feel better than I do right now. Oh, phew, mate. I was looking at the floor because of how depressed I am with this illness, and I thought I'd missed that, but luckily we managed to get it in the bag, and I do apologise for I feel like I'm quite a positive person, especially in these videos, and I feel like as a whole I do try and bring a positive vibe, but right now I'm not feeling positive, so unfortunately it's difficult to bring that vibe across, but I hope you guys understand. We all get ill, you know, even a prime specimen like myself. Now for the next filter, we're moving on to Champions League Road to the Final and Prem. You can do UEFA Road to the Final without anything else. However, you've only really got Malin and Raspadori who are going to come up, and unfortunately, they're quite separated in price. There's about 100k between them, so it's unlikely that it's going to work as a filter consistently. Now, I'm sorry about the coughing while I'm speaking, but as I said, a little bit ill right now. It's interesting to see that there's a Tottenham player at the same price as a Chelsea. I suppose people are just accepting that these guys are not really going to get through the Champions League. I might eat my words on that, but it's probably unlikely. You're looking, nothing is above, you know, there's nothing close to the mark here. I do think you could probably sell these for 220. Even at 220, there isn't really many cards on the market here. You've got a 200 there is being listed. Let's have a look. If we go again at that, let's have a look. So realistically, I'd say we could maybe sell for 225 just off the basis of what's available right now. There isn't many cards, but I would say you want to snipe at 200k flat, because even if you sell at 220, EA tax on that, you're looking at about, I think it's like 10k off the top of my head. So 10k profit of that, absolutely lovely. Obviously, we can get anything under 200k as well. It's just that's definitely the minimum benchmark for these cards. Oh, we've just missed a Fofana at 200k after not very long of sniping. I feel like that is a good sign. I feel like these ones, you've got a good chance of them coming up. You've just got to beat everyone else going for them. You've got to remember, when a card, you know, when you've got a sniper card 20k below its value in order for you to make a decent profit off of it, that's when you are going to be looking at a lot higher competition. Now, what is good is you reduce the amount of competition purely on the basis that it is a higher value, but it is going to be a difficulty. You've really got to be on the mark for this, and I think, to be honest, just purely the fact that I'm really ill is messing with my reaction times, because I'm not really managing to snipe these anywhere near as easily as usual. So that is a little bit of a techie one. Now for the next one, we're going to go over to Espanyol. We're going to go Premier League. We're going to go minimum at 10,250, and you just want to set, I think, the price cap at about 20k, maybe a little bit under. You've got Laporte, you've got Thiago, and you've got the likes of Rodri. So you've got two little City players there. You've also got Rodri as well, so you've got a nice little selection. You've got a few options, so it's not just kind of defined to the one team. But it is good that you've got players all from the same teams coming in this one. That always makes things a little bit easier. I'd say we're selling on for 19k. So similarly to the Vinny filter, you want to be going 17 is the minimum. And of course, we're going to miss both of these. Of course we are, because I just hesitated on both of them, not realising they were both nice little snipes there. But we'll go to 17,250 just so I feel a bit more comfortable and absolutely jump at every snipe, because I definitely didn't do that for that last one there. Now, I do apologise if this video comes up a little short, because there is a good chance it will, and the only reason is I'm just absolutely dead. And tomorrow I'm going to double upload for you just to make things a little bit better, so you guys feel better about, you know, the lack of time you spent with me today, because I know you guys are going to be missing me. Understandably, I miss you guys too, and especially when I put content out where I look like I'm dying. So I hope you guys understand. I am okay. I'm just not okay physically. Mentally, I'm all good. It's just the nose, the throat, the chest, the general demeanour. I'm going out for a curry for my mum's birthday. That's going to be... Oh, I can't even snipe. We're going to leave it there, but yeah, I'm going to go for a curry now. Fighters are probably going to kill me. I'm not going to drink a single beer, which is basically criminal. I might get arrested for that. I will see you guys on the next one.